This year marks a great milestone in the relations between Kenya and Germany. We are celebrating 60 years of independence, which also marks 60 years of strong, uninterrupted bilateral relations between our two countries. We continue to work closely in diverse international fora in the push for a global agenda of peace building, reforms of the United Nations Security Council, and modifications of international institutions, including the global financial system. Above all, our two countries remain advocates for a strong multilateral action to tackle the most critical global challenges of our time brought about by climate change. Kenya has been a crucial actor in various United Nations peace support missions within the continent and beyond. And as His Excellency the President at this year's United Nations General Assembly stated, Kenya will soon lead a multinational security support mission to Haiti, a country which has faced decades of insecurity and political instability. It is my firm belief that given many years in peace building, combined with the support of the international community, we will succeed in bringing peace to Haiti. We must acknowledge that we are at the heart of a broken global political and financial system. Security threats and challenges continue to mutate at an alarming rate. The long-held structures for resolving conflicts are apparently inadequate and overwhelmed. However, we believe the Munich Leaders Meeting and the Tana Forum, together with other innovative platforms, with regional and local outreach, should provide appropriate avenues for facilitating dialogue. These entities will continue to be particularly relevant for as long as lack of reforms in critical institutions such as the UN Security Council persists.
It is through dialogue and shared experiences that we build connections, foster understanding, and ultimately find the pathways to progress. As we dine and interact, let us carry with us the inspiration to create a better world, a world filled with cooperation, empathy, and opportunity. Together, we have the power to shape a brighter future, and I am confident that the bonds formed here today will lead to transformative actions. In the backdrop of the Munich Leaders Meeting, we must remember that leadership carries with it the responsibility of shaping a better world for the generations that will follow. Our resolve to tackle climate change, inequality, and global security issues must be unwavering. Our goal should not merely be prosperity for our respective nations, but for the entire world. As we convene here today, it is impossible to ignore the sobering reality of the conflicts and wars that continue to plague our world. These battles, whether they be fought on the front lines or waged through economic, political, or cyber means, threaten to engulf us all if we do not act with urgency and determination to find peaceful solutions. Therefore, as a responsible global community, we have a shared duty to prioritize peace and the well-being of all nations and their people. It is our shared responsibility to acknowledge the devastating impact that war has on societies, economies, and individual lives, and to redouble our efforts in search of lasting solutions. The quest for peace, understanding, and cooperation should be our guiding principle, for it is only through dialogue, empathy, and diplomacy that we can hope to prevent these wars from consuming us all. Let us recommit ourselves to this noble pursuit and work together tirelessly to ensure a brighter and more peaceful future for all. As we gather here in Nairobi, we find ourselves at a critical juncture in history where the decisions we make will reverberate far beyond the borders of our individual nations. Kenya stands as a symbol of resilience, and today we extend our hand in unity to champion the cause of global cooperation and shared prosperity. Our nation, through the tenacious spirit of its people, has made significant strides towards sustainable development, innovation, and the preservation of our environment. Kenya, with its history of diplomacy and its strategic location, also embraces the duty of fostering international cooperation. We understand that in a world increasingly connected by technology and communication, we must work collectively to address issues that transcend borders. Kenya is committed to being a bridge between nations, offering its rich cultural tapestry to facilitate dialogue and partnership. The Munich leaders meeting at Safari Park Hotel is a testament to our collective commitment to address the global challenges that confront us. From the onset, I wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Munich Security Council for agreeing to bring the Munich leaders meeting to Nairobi. Your decision to bring this esteemed gathering to our nation underscores the significance of our shared commitment to global security, cooperation, and progress.
We need to deepen our mutual trust and mutual understanding between Africans, between Europeans. We also have some Americans, the transatlantic community. If we want to solve the problems that we have to work transcontinental. We need to see to it that the international order, which we just discussed at our table, and we all agreed that there is no alternative to the UN Charter, to the international rules-based order, but at the same time, we have to see how we adapt it, how we adapt the Security Council. I know that for Africa, this is something very important, that we adapt the Security Council to the realities of this century. We have to adapt the international financial institutions, and I'm very happy that we have State Minister Annen here and maybe others who just come from Marrakesh, where there were steps taken to actually adapt the international financial institutions to the needs of today.